I want to talk to you about some information from one of our recent snapshot surveys. One of the questions that we asked the contractors is, what time of year do you get the best response on your direct mail? You know, obviously the best response is going to come when it's warm or when it's really cold, right? People are really cold, they get your direct mail piece, they're going to call. If they're really hot, they get your direct mail piece, that's when they're going to call. But it may be important, more important, to do your direct marketing in the shoulder seasons, right? When it's 65 degrees in the spring and 65 degrees in the fall. That to me is when it's most important to make sure that we're doing plenty of marketing, direct mail, and otherwise. I'll tell you this, one of the advantages that we had in our company is that while most companies coming out of the new year in January or February were trying to figure out what to do the rest of the year, we had always planned a new marketing campaign to kick off the first week after the new year. And it was always direct mail because I'm a huge fan of direct mail. We were sending out 20,000 direct mail pieces a week in a city of 125, 130,000 single family homes. So people were getting a direct mail piece from us every 6 or 7 weeks. But we would kick it off the first week of January every year with what we called our tax letter. And we'd send out a brown, looking manila envelope with, on the outside it said important tax information enclosed. And so if you get a brown envelope with important tax information enclosed with your name on it, you have to open it up. And we would always just have some discussion about, what the tax breaks that are available for buying HVAC systems. If there were no tax breaks, I would write a letter talking about the fact there were no tax breaks. I could always find some message around taxes and the heating and air conditioning systems in their home. If there was a tax break, a tax credit, if there wasn't, I talk about it either way. And if there wasn't one, by the way, we would say, fortunately, your local contractor does have some incentives to offset the tax breaks that are no longer available. Whatever it was, I always found a message. But from January through April 15th, we would pound this letter. And it was our slowest time of the season, right? We'd come out because heating season, October, November, December's pretty good. January's okay. February, March, April starts getting really slow. But we're pounding the tax letter. That gets the phones to ringing, right? So I would agree with the snapshot survey for sure that the best response you're going to get is going to be when it's really hot or really cold. And you can review the responses. We've got it up on the screen here, but you can take a deeper look at it. Go to egia.org and you can get the information and make sure you're on the list to be reviewing this snapshot survey. And by the way, we want you participating as well. So I agree completely with the analysis and the responses that we've seen, but don't forget to do it maybe when it's less effective, but when you might need it the most. By the way, if you're an EGIA Premium member, then you can go in your portal, log in your portal, and you can access the latest snapshot survey, right? If you're not a member, you should be one so you can get access to it because it tells you what's going on across the country with other contractors. Listen, we all face the same issues, and this will give you an idea of what people are doing that's working and the things they're doing maybe that are not working, right? But it's great information you can share that's shared throughout the community. Be sure and access that through your portal.